Hey everybody, I'm Mr. Wright, and welcome to Wright at the Movies. If you're looking for reviews on movies, you've come to the right place. Today I'm talking about The Legend of Tarzan. We all know Tarzan, right? Tarzan's been around forever. We all know the story, and we've all been aware of it. Pop culture has made fun of it a million times. There's been hundreds of movies, and books, and comics, and video games, and cartoons, and radio plays, and everything. There's literally been 200 Tarzan movies. That's a lot. Tarzan is older than dirt, so when I found out that they were making another movie, I kind of rolled my eyes. Do we really need another Tarzan movie? Haven't we said everything we needed to say with the last 200 movies? And they even got David Yates to direct. He did all the later Harry Potter sequels. He's a good director, and I like that he decided to do a sequel to all those original stories rather than making another origin story. This essentially functions as a sequel to all of them. Pick a Tarzan movie, whatever your favorite one is. The Disney one, the black and white one, the silent one. This is a sequel to that. In this one we have Alexander Skarsgård as Tarzan and Margot Robbie as Jane. And the weirdest thing about all of this is even though we're all super aware of Tarzan, it's adapting a part of the story not a lot of people know. People all know about the jungle ape-man Tarzan and how he meets Jane, and then they go and they save the apes and they save the world and la-di-da, happily ever after, right? In the original story, he goes home to England as opposed to staying in the jungle, and he learns about his backstory, he learns about his family, he learns about his legacy. He learns that his real name is John Clayton, the Lord of Greystoke, the most pompous and British sounding name ever. This movie's more about that part of the story, how he's learned everything and has become this big intellectual superstar, and everyone knows his name, and now he has to go back to the jungle and fix the problems that he left behind. And I like that we're taking a new-ish spin on a character that we've had done to nauseam. One day, this big company and Samuel L. Jackson, for some reason, asked Tarzan to go back to the jungle to meet with this African king and also just show how much the jungle has changed since the last he's been there.
King of the jungle, Tarzan. Tarzan.
Once over there, they bump into Christoph Waltz, and now they go on this epic adventure to save the jungle and stop his evil plans. And then there's a movie. This movie's really hard to review because while it's directed nice, acted nice, edited nice, it's all just kinda underwhelming. It doesn't inspire anything in me, not excitement and not hatred, it's just there.
But you need to go home.
Alexander Skarsgård is a really good Tarzan. I really like his spin on it. Usually Tarzan is portrayed as the ape man who talks really dumb. This guy is really educated and really smart. And I really like that. The way he plays the character is really quiet, really calculating. And that's something you never see from Tarzan. He's got all these really awesome character moments that make him feel more like a superhero than he ever has before. Plus he's really ripped. So if you're into that, there you go. And Margot Robbie as Jane is amazing. Even though she doesn't get a lot to do, I really love Margot Robbie, and I love seeing what she does with all of these characters.
I need you to scream for me.
Like a damsel.
He's Tarzan, you're Jane. He'll come for you.
Samuel L. Jackson is in this movie, just like every other movie. The guy's been in over 100 movies. Samuel L. Jackson has been in as many movies as Tarzan the character has. That's a lot. He plays in this movie a guy who doesn't know a lot of the Tarzan stuff, or at least doesn't believe it, so when they go back to the jungle, he has to constantly be proven about all the stuff Tarzan can do. We as the audience already know Tarzan can do all this stuff, so this character is kinda sorta pointless. I love Samuel L. Jackson. I love him in just about every movie, even when he's not really trying. But he's got nothing to do in this movie. And I love seeing Christoph Waltz pop up in other movies. And I even accept some subpar movies because Christoph Waltz is the bad guy in them. But I've got to admit, the shtick is getting a little old. He's in this movie playing the same character he plays in every other movie, the fancy bad guy. With all of my criticisms and all of my praise, I'm kind of all over the map for this movie. It's very watchable. You can watch this movie and not be ticked off. It just doesn't do anything for you either.
A normal man can do the impossible to save the woman he loves. My husband is no normal man.
All of its pieces worked. The acting, the directing, the editing, the writing, it's all there and it's all fine. It's all fine. It just doesn't do anything special to warrant needing to make another Tarzan movie when we've had literally hundreds before. When I saw the first trailer, I thought, oh boy, that's just a cash grab to pull in the name Tarzan and make some money from it. And that's not the case. This does feel like they're trying. It just doesn't come together as anything special. Usually it's a job of a film critic to not be all over the place with a movie. You gotta be definitive, you gotta say whether you liked it or not. But this movie, I'm gonna have to give The Legend of Tarzan one thumb down. Did you see The Legend of Tarzan? What did you think? Comment down below. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Mr. Wright. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.